So the next topic we are going to see is understanding computer investigation. The following are the objectives in understanding them. The first one is to explain how to prepare a computer investigation and apply a systematic approach to an investigation. And next is describing the procedures for a corporate high-tech investigations and explaining the requirements for a data recovery workstation and software. And describe how to conduct an investigations and explain how to complete and critique a case. So we will see how to prepare computer investigation. So the role of the computer forensics professional is to gather the evidence to prove that a suspect committed a crime or violated a company policies. So they collect the evidence that can be offered in the court or at the corporate inquiry. So we can investigate the suspect computer and preserve the evidence on the different computer and follow an accepted procedure to prepare a case and route the evidence takes from the time you find it until the case is closed or goes to the court. And the next one is taking a systematic approach to an investigation. So make an initial assessment about the type of the case you are investigating. Determine a preliminary design or approach to the case. Create a detailed checklist and determine the resources you need also obtain and copy an evidence disk drive. The steps for solving this is identifying the risk, mitigate or minimize the risk, test the design, analyze and recover the digital evidence, investigate the data you recover, complete the case report, and critique the case. An evidence custody form helps you to document what has been done with the original evidence and its forensic copies. So there are two types of evidences. One is single evidence form and another one is multi-evidence form. The single evidence form lists each piece of the evidence on a separate page, while in multi-evidence form it lists the multiple levels of evidences. So this sample, it represents the multi-evidence form used in the corporate environment. See, it has multiple levels of the details needs to be filled here. So that's why it is a multi-evidence form. And the procedures for the corporate high-tech investigations, and we can develop the formal procedures and informal checklists. That is to cover all the issues important to the high-tech investigations. And majority of the investigate work for termination cases involves the employee abuse of the corporate assets and internet abuse investigations. To conduct an investigations you need it like organization internet processing server logs, suspect computer IP address, suspects the computer disk drive. Your preferred computer forensics analysis tool. So by using this we can conduct an investigations as our wish. And next is understanding the data recovery workstations and the software. So the investigations are conducted on a computer forensics lab. On the computer forensics and data recovery are related, but it is little different. And next is computer forensics workstation. It means so in computer forensic workstations, we have to figure out the configured personal computer, and it should loaded with the additional base and forensic softwares. To avoid the altering the evidences, we can use the forensic boot floppy disk ORCD and the write blocker devices. And next is setting up your computer for the forensics. So these are the basic requirements. Workstations running the Windows XP or the Vista, a write blocker device, computer forensics acquisition tool like FTK Imager, computer forensics analysis tool like FTK, a target drive to receive the source or suspect disk data, spare PATA or SATA ports, USB ports. So these are the things that needs to be implemented in the workstations for the data recovery purposes. Okay, so the next one is conducting an investigations. So we have to gather the resources identified in the investigation plans, and the item needed the original storage media, evidence custody form, an evidence container for the social media, big stream imaging tool, forensic workstation to copy and examine your evidences, securable evidence locker, cabinet or safe. So these are the resources that are need to conduct an investigations. And next one is the completing the case. So while we are completing the case, so these are the checklists need to be checked. So you need to produce a final report and state what you did and what you found, and include the report generated by your forensics tools to document your work. And repeatable findings. So repeat these steps and the procedures for the same result using different tools. If required, use a report template. The report should show conclusive evidences. So suspect did or did not a crime or commit a crime or violate a company policies. And the last one is critiquing the case. So it means, so these are the questions that we should ask by ask to ourselves. So how could you improve your performances in the case, and did you expect the results you found, and did the case develop in ways you did not expect? Was the documentation as through as it could have been? What feedback have been received from the requesting sources? Did you discover any new problems? If so, what are they? So did you use new techniques during the cases or during the research? So these are the questions we have to ask to ourselves for critiquing the cases.